Hi and welcome. Today I want to speak about hard experiences that we make at a soul level. And I want to speak about how to transform these experiences so they can happen in your favor. Okay, so we understand that our higher self is our non-physical self. Okay, there is a non-physical energy that is guiding us. And at a soul level, we may choose certain timelines, we may choose certain experiences that we don't necessarily understand from a human level. But the more that we evolve and the more that we step into our true nature is the more that we are realizing that every single experience that we had was actually happening for us. Okay, it was an opportunity for our soul's best evolution. And what I'm realizing is the fact that a hard experience is a choice that we make at a soul level. So we may not necessarily understand it from the human level, but when we are connected more to our spirit, when we are connected more to our soul, we are realizing that it has actually happened with higher purpose. So you need to learn in those moments to deal with what is happening within yourself. You need to alchemize what is happening within yourself. You need to transform yourself and become the butterfly. Okay, so I'm realizing that in those rough moments I didn't have to lose trust, and in a way subconsciously maybe I knew that it was actually happening for me. Okay, so in the darkness you become illuminated, in the darkness you become who you really are. And the more that you learn to deal also with your own shadows, with your lower states of consciousness, is the more that you have the opportunity to alchemize the experiences. So in essence, whatever is happening into your life is actually an opportunity. And the stronger that your soul is, it may be the rougher the experiences. Okay, so you want to evolve. This is why you are choosing hard experiences. They are happening with the purpose of evolution, with the purpose of transcendence. They're happening with the purpose for you to become your best version. Now, there is still work to be done. Okay, there is still work to be done, and when you are experiencing something negative, that is an opportunity for you to release the resistance. That is an opportunity for you to transform your belief systems. That is an opportunity for you to make a deeper connection with your emotional patterns. Okay, so I believe that a negative feeling, a negative emotion is an opportunity for healing. And if you're choosing rough experiences at a soul level, it means that you need to heal yourself. Okay, there may be a past wound, there may be a past life wound, who knows? There may be something that is within yourself that wants to heal itself. And don't forget the fact that the secret is within yourself. The secret is in doing the work with your inner self. Okay, so realize that in those moments the secret is within yourself, and maybe it's not even about the circumstance, maybe it's not even about the circumstance, but it's more likely about your perception of it. It's more likely about how you choose to perceive it. So perception is important, because the most negative thing may happen to you, but if you perceive it in a healthy and positive way, you have the power to transform it. Now, you don't have to fight your pain. Okay, you don't have to fight your pain, you have to accept your pain. You have to accept the fact that your higher self is actually guiding you in this process. And again, your higher self is a non-physical energy. It is the energy from the outer world. It is the energy from the spirit world. And your higher self has consciously chosen certain experiences for you in order for your soul to expand, in order for your soul to actually evolve. Okay, so realize that there's a beautiful proverb that says that the universe makes no mistakes, and everything that is happening with a higher purpose. And I believe that our consciousness, our inner world, is connected to the mathematical way of the universe. And the more that we learn to acknowledge and see that every single experience that we had was happening on purpose, is the more that we have the power to step into a higher evolution, is the more that we have the power to step into a higher state of consciousness. And really the rough moment, the rough experience that you choose at a soul level is an opportunity for evolution, for healing, for growth, for you to raise your consciousness into a new state. Okay, so keep trusting the process, because you don't have to be perfect in this process. Okay, you have to learn to accept yourself. You gotta trust life again, okay? And trust me, in the dark night of the soul, you may not see the light at the end of the tunnel, but it is actually there, okay? The light is there, the higher consciousness is there, the butterfly is there. And usually when you go through a rough moment, you don't see the purpose of it. You are identifying yourself with it. But the more that you begin to go as deep as possible into it, and the more that you transcend it, you realize that it is actually a gift from the universe, okay? It is a gift from the consciousness of the spirit, okay? So learn to connect more to your own inner self, learn to change your perception, learn to become the alchemist in the process, and you will see how you have the power to make the best and extract the gift of your negative experiences, okay? And maybe in essence there is no good or bad, there is only energy, okay? So there is only energy. It's about how we choose to actually perceive it. That is how we make it positive or negative. The more that you transform yourself, the more that you love yourself, the more that you embrace yourself, is the more that you have the opportunity to grow at a soul level. Okay guys, so realize that every single experience that you are having is an opportunity for your soul's best evolution. Okay, so realize that if you are experiencing rough moments, don't identify yourself with it, okay? Instead, try to observe it, try to see it from the bird's eye view, try to see it from a higher vibrational spiritual perspective. Because I believe that every single experience that we are having in our life is actually a spiritual perspective. The more that we ascend our consciousness and the more that we grow our awareness, is the more that we see the purpose in everything into our own lives. Okay, so this is today's message about the fact that your soul may choose harder experiences, and the main purpose is your soul's evolution. Okay, so thanks so much for watching guys, and if you are new to my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, that is appreciated. And if you want to heal yourself, if you want to raise your consciousness to the next level, and if you wish to work with me on a one-on-one level, I do one-on-one consultations, so feel free to contact me at my email address in the description below. I love you so much, much peace, and see you on what is coming up next. Namaste to everybody, and see ya. I love you so much. Bye bye.